Now it is. Alhamdulillah. So now let's talk about the script, which was like the first script. This is considered as the first script in Arabic calligraphy. The name of this is Kufic. So see, this is not just one font जो पूरे में जो है follow किया जा रहा है, but there are variations in it. So this is your early Kufic, Kufic, Kufic. This is how इसको लिखा जाता था. What happened? These things never happens with me. But whenever I'm taking the class, every other problem, it's like कि अब तो होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. Feels good like that. Let me share my screen. Okay, here we are back. This is one kind of style you can write Kufic in. See, यहाँ पे जो ऊपर बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम लिखा है, this is different and this is different जो नीचे लिखा गया है. ठीक है, इट्स जस्ट दैट आई फाइंड इट लिटिल डिफिकल्ट टू रीड इन Kufic. ये सब Kufic के अंदर आता है. दिस इज जस्ट वेरिएशंस इन Kufic. जैसे जैसे वक्त जो है आगे जाता रहा, वैसे वैसे उसमें वेरिएशंस आती रही. दिस इज वन लेटर जो कि आपका प्रिजर्व्ड है, एज लॉन्ग एज आई रिमेम्बर. इस तरह से जो है लिखा जाता था. Kufic के अंदर सबसे पुराना, the oldest Quran, I think, if you search, that will be in Kufic, as long as I believe. Because the moment Quran was revealed, those who knew how to write, they used to write on rock, on leaves, on clothes, on skin, on anything. Skin means the animal skin, leather. So they used to write on all these things. जो अब हमें मिलता है, जैसे ये. So this is your Kufic. You are not learning this script, but I'm just giving you, kind of information regarding it. This is different though. This is Maghribi. Maghribi is different script, जिसको मगरिब जो हम कहते हैं ना, वहां से ये स्क्रिप्ट जो है निकली थी, तो इसलिए इसका नाम मगरिबी. You can see this is your Kufic. Okay, now तो साइड कर देते हैं. So I hope I'm making sense to you. What is Kufic and all? Okay, great. So Kufic was our first script. Then later on, we have many scripts. Like so many people, they invented new scripts, new way of writing letters. So slowly, some of the scripts they get attention a lot, like Diwani. Diwani script is something which was like earlier it was used only in official works like in the kingdoms and all, but later on it become, it was journalized. Then people used to write in a Diwani script. Earlier it was only used by officials. Diwani script is your traditional khat. It's very old. Then we have Ruqa. We have Ruqa, and Ruqa is considered as the easiest khat because it is the letter length is quite small. Also, there are no curves and nothing. It's kind of a straight thing. So that's why it is considered as a easiest khat. Though nothing is easy. Okay, you need to do practice. Then only you will learn it. So nothing is easy, but yes, according to all the khat, this one is the little easiest. Other than this, we have many other scripts like Maghribi, we have Kufic, we have Ruqa, Nashtalik, we have Nasq, and Qatal Sulus. Now let's talk about Qatal Sulus. Qatal Sulus is something which is very popular. It is also a traditional khat. The one which we all are familiar with is Qatal Sulus. Fatal Sulus, if you go in like Makkah, Medina, and other religious places, you will see this script written over there on Kaaba also. Fatal Sulus is quite, famous kind of script. It is considered as the mother script of all as well. And of course, this one is the hardest. This is considered as the hardest script as well. And what I was about to say regarding this, today I'm zoning out a lot. I don't know why. Yeah. Um, the this one, Fatal Sulus. It come into highlight during the Ottoman Empire time. So from there, it was like वहाँ से ये शुरू हुई, and then till now we are learning this script, and we are ये बहुत ज़्यादा कॉमन भी अभी बन गई है, because we find it easy to read. And I think that about calligraphy, if it's traditional calligraphy, then the other person should read it. It should be very easy to understand, so the other person should read it. For, like, according to me, if it's traditional, in modern, it's totally different. So now the one which you all are learning, which you all are going to learn, is Patal Visam. Patal Visam is your modern calligraphy. It's not traditional, it's modern calligraphy. And Patal Visam is invented in recent times only. The master who created this script, his name is Visam Shaukat. He was born in Egypt, as long as I remember. Egypt, I guess, in Iraq. And he started doing calligraphy in his very young age, like from the, sorry, while he was 10 years old, he started doing Arabic calligraphy. He learned many scripts, and it is quite rare, you know. Allah जिसको चाहे उसका उसको ही चुनता है. There are so many people who tried their best to come up with something new, to give their own to this world, to create some different kind of script, and they worked very hard on it. Same with Wissam Shaukat, Master Wissam Shaukat. He also, tried, he learned many scripts, like a lot of scripts in Arabic calligraphy. And he dedicated his life, like he worked on this Patal Wissam script around 20 to 26 years. He worked on this script, as long as I remember, and as long as I know. So this script, he combined three scripts together and then come up with a new one, which is known as Khatal Visam. So he named this script on his name only. You guys can search his name on Instagram. His name is Wissam Shaukat. I will share the link of his ID. If you guys are on Instagram, I'll share the ID on in WhatsApp group, so you guys can go through it. And he combined three scripts and come up with this Patal Visam. Patal Visam is a modern calligraphy, and why he created it? Because he felt that all the traditional calligraphy, they are also, very unique, very different from each other, but still he feel that they all are traditional. So he felt that in today's era, there is a need of a kind of script which can stand out, and we can use it in logos, in typography, in making art on canvas and all. So he felt that need, and accordingly he created this script. uh, Nafai. Is it Nafia? Is it Nafia from Nafai's ID? Hope so. Okay, let's continue. Now, what I was talking about, Fatal Vesam. Okay. So he made it, and nowadays Khatal Visam is quite popular. and mostly you will see it in logos and in different kinds of designs and all. Abstract art is quite come into highlight. I personally feel this after Khatal Wissam. If you search about the modern Arabic calligraphy, you will find a lot of work in this script, and all will be like mostly will be in abstract art. I'll show you how Khatal Wissam actually looks like. And now Wissam Shaukat lives in Dubai. Wait. Okay. So this is how Qatal Wissam, which you are going to learn, looks like. In this cut, it is like it have a lot of curvy strokes, as you can see over here. A lot of curvy strokes are there, but not a lot like we have in Qatal Sumbuli. Sumbuli is another script, and in Sumbuli it have a lot of curvy stroke, which sometimes make it little bit hard to read. But in Qatal Wissam, it is it looks very good. First of all, second, it is quite readable. You can read it. This is your Qatal Wissam. Okay. Now, this head of Ain, if you observe it, the one which we write in Qatal Sulus and this Qatal Wissam is totally different. Here, everything have a curve. Everything have a S kind of stroke in it. So this is how, like, this is your Qatal Sulus. See the wow here. Observe it well. This is wow. Okay. Now, see the wow here. The head of a wow and everything, the body. This one. So this is the difference between Qatal Sulus and Qatal Wissam. I'll show you more work so that you will have a good idea regarding it. See, there are so many compositions in this calligraphy. Not only actually in this, there are many. क्या हो जाता है इसको? This thing never happens with me, but now I don't know why. Just a second. Yeah. See, these are the compositions in your Qatal Bisam. This is written Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. They mirrored it. This is your Qatal Diwani. Let's not talk about it, otherwise you guys will get confused. ये Qatal Bisam है आपका, ठीक है? And this is नहीं, this is not. Abstract art के बारे में हम बात करते हैं अब. See, these kinds of strokes they use in modern calligraphy. It is not necessary that you have to write something here, any ayah or any name, though you can, but it's not compulsory in modern calligraphy. Like you can use these random strokes and come up with the shapes, like here. Okay. So barely anyone can read what is written over there except the person who is actually going to write it and have a meaning like in his or her mind. Apart from them, mostly we use it in randomly we use these strokes to write to come up with the compositions like this. Here just ha another letter. Oh no, why I did this. I I'm hating this a lot seriously. I'll not zoom it now. Okay. Again, these are the random strokes. And yes, not only in Qatal Bisa, but in different calligraphy as well. Like अभी गया था, where it is. This is your Qatal Maghribi script have this. Oh my God, मुझे डर लग रहा है zoom करने से. Maghribi script have this round thing. Like everywhere you will see this round, this curvy thing at the end of the letters. But in Qatal Wissam, it's always about this curve and with a kind of a sharp end. So I hope now you know how Qatal Wissam looks like. Like here, it is Qatal Wissam composition. And in between, it is not any ayah, not any surah, nothing. It's just the random letters. Okay. And when we do this composition thing in Qatal Wissam, like in border को fill करना हुआ या कोई भी चीज हुई, तो what we do, we add these random strokes. लाइक कोई लेटर भी नहीं लिखेंगे, खाली जो है इस तरह के स्ट्रोक्स बनाते जाएंगे एंड वी विल ऐड दिस नुक्ता, दिस डॉट एंड अदर थिंग्स जस्ट टू फिल द गैप. It's not compulsory to always make the letter, but you can also just fill the gap with nukta and just strokes, random strokes. So this is how Qatal Visam looks like. And yes, ये मैं चाह रही थी दिखाना. These are the calligrams. Calligrams is basically when you take any shape and fill that shape with the letters, with the calligraphy, or with just random strokes. So that is known as calligram. These are calligrams, okay? Like this horse, there is like nothing is written over there, but it's just the strokes. And while combining all of them together, they come up with this beautiful painting. But you know what I personally feel is that making figures in Islam is totally prohibited. It's not allowed to make figures. So like these, like this one, even have eyes, it even have nose and a mouth. Everything is there. So I can like whoever look at it will get it that okay, it's a horse. So I personally feel that we should not make any figure which is of a like a human being or living being basically. Like this is heart, it's fine. इसको बना सकते हैं हम. Any like this is owl, this is bird. So it's better to avoid these to make such kind of calligrams. Instead, we can come up with something different, like just this heart. Look how beautiful it is. So we can make this calligram. We can come up with these wings. There are a lot. Okay, this rose one is quite famous. So instead of making any human or any animal, any living being figure, better to go with such kind of things. I personally feel this one. Okay, so see they are doing this on shirt. This script is quite unique and it stands out. So that's why like mostly nowadays this script is used everywhere in your logos, in like digital calligraphy. People learn this script purposefully so that they can you know make a living out of this script digitally. And if I talk about the tools, the tools are different. Like here, he is using a brush pen. He's just using a small brush pen and doing his calligraphy here. But the one which we are going to use, I'll talk about that stuff also. Now let me put it aside. I hope you guys are clear with what is calligraphy, what is Arabic calligraphy, why we learn it, and what is the importance of it in Islam. Yes, Anjum.
I just wanted to ask, is it okay to do this kind of calligraphy on clothes?
Yes, of
Because
course.
he was, oh, it is? Okay, okay. I just had that doubt. Thank you.
Yeah, see, I think that you wanted to say that it's Arabic. So can we write it and wear it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So see, the one which he was doing on that shirt is totally random strokes. It has no, like nothing is written over there until and unless it's a ayat, it's a surah. Then only we will, consider it not to wear.
Okay, okay.
But
So
it's
we
just
just have to be careful that when we are doing it, it should be just like a design and not
yeah,
forming names or
yeah.
ayats or anything. Okay, thank you.
See,
Jazakallah khair.
or I mean, this is this was one of the workshop of this golden foil. The strokes which you see behind these are from Patal Visam, and these are like literally random strokes. They have no meaning in it. It's just the random strokes. Also, not only of Patal Visam, these strokes are also like you can consider them from old edge calligraphy, like old English calligraphy, Gothic, and there are many other scripts. So we use these kind of strokes in those calligraphy as well. Now, एक अभी बहुत कहीं तो मैंने सुना था. I think it was the case from Pakistan that there was one woman. She was wearing that dupatta, and there are so many letters, Arabic letters, were written over there. तो लाइक बहुत सारी भीड़ जमा हो गई थी, एंड उन उन लोगों ने उसको काफी मारा पीटा, एंड बहुत मुश्किल से वो वहां से बचकर निकली थी. बट लाइक दे वर कंसिडरिंग इट कि आप ऐसे आयत को और इस तरह को चीजों को नहीं पहन सकते. बट द थिंग इज कि वो पूरे सिर्फ अलग अलग हुर्फ लिखे थे. They were not forming any meaning out of it. They were not like, they were just random words scattered here and there. So it has no meaning in it. But yes, I will say that why to wear such kind of things? It's better to avoid it. If you want to wear any shirt or anything which have your name written on it, it's fine. I think it's fine. बट इट्स अप टू यू कि आपका दिल अगर गवाही देता है तो इट्स बेटर, आप कर सकते हैं. अगर नहीं तो इट्स बेटर टू अवॉइड. लाइक फॉर मी, आई सर्च, आई वॉज इन टू दिस कैरिकरेचर थिंग, बट as we know that it is prohibited to make the face and features in Islam. So I searched a lot, and then I come up with this thing that in Islam, if you don't make the eyes, the nose, the mouth, like the facial features, if you avoid making those, you can draw the figures. Like so many scholars, I heard so many scholars, and they come up with this conclusion that you can draw the figure without facial features. But then I felt like you know एक तरीके से मेरे को ग्रीन सिग्नल मिल गया that yes, you go ahead, you can do it. But still I felt that it's better to avoid it. लाइक मेरा दिल नहीं माना उसके लिए, तो मैंने उस चीज को करा ही नहीं. फिर आई लेफ्ट इट. आई वाज लाइक नहीं करना, नहीं है, अभी छोड़ देते हैं. सो इट्स अप टू यू. लाइक इवन इफ पीपल, लाइक यू विल हर्ड सो मेनी स्कॉलर सेइंग यस यू कैन डू इट एंड ऑल, बट लिसन टू योर हार्ट, बिकॉज योर हार्ट इज योर, क्या बोलते हैं दिल को, क्या बोला जाता है, मुफ्ती. आपका दिल आपका मुफ्ती है. तो अगर आपके दिल गवाही देता है किसी चीज के लिए, देन गो फॉर इट. एंड अगर आपका दिल गवाही नहीं देता है, देन लीव इट देयर. इवन इफ पीपल आर सेइंग दैट यू कैन और यू कैन नॉट, बट लीव इट. ओके. सो मैं क्या बताने वाली थी? व्हाट आई वाज अबाउट टू से. बेटर यू लीव दैट पेंसिल.
Tools, ma'am. You were going to say about tools.
Tools. Okay. Okay, so about tools, so we use different kind of tool in Arabic calligraphy. Right now, I'm not. मेरे सारे tools कहीं और रखे हैं, but I have some of them. I'll show you those. Tomorrow, I'll show you the whole kit, everything. Today, I'll only talk about the introduction part. Tomorrow, I will tell you regarding the tools deeply, and if you don't have tool, then what you can do, how you can make the tools at home as well. Because see, I don't want you to waste your time in like ordering this and all. I want you to start. So I'll tell you regarding this as well, like how you can make tools at home. I had the palam, where it is now. Right now I don't have my complete kit, but whatever I have, I'll show you. Okay. So see, these are few tools which you can use in your broadish calligraphy. Arabic calligraphy, I will say that it is also broadish calligraphy. It comes under broadish calligraphy. So, what is broadish calligraphy? While I'm saying broad edge, it means that the broad edge, right? The edge of this pen, this kalam is very broad, काफी broad. Okay? So that's why we are calling it broad edge calligraphy. Now we have different tools for this calligraphy. Some are traditional, some are your modern tools like this acrylic uh, marker. This is, I will say, that modern tool because earlier they don't have this acrylic thing, I guess. And this is pencil which you can combine and write your letters with. Now I'll put them aside and talk about the one which is needed in this course. That is this kalam. This is your reed pen, also known as bamboo kalam. It have it is hollow from inside, but it is not compulsory. If you buy any kalam and that is the end of the bamboo, it may be blocked from the bottom. So it's not compulsory that it should be hollow, but yes, mostly it is hollow. Okay, this is like this come out from nature and the angle. Now let's talk about it. The face of this kalam is quite different from your other columns, other markers and pens. Like see, this is totally different. None of them have the similar shape as this one, right? These are your modern tools. So this one, the shape which it have is if you put your finger, your thumb over here, you will see that it takes up the space of your thumb. This space is called as badam. इसको हम बादाम बोलते हैं इस स्पेस को, ठीक है, which it have. Now, if you look at it closely, you will see that it have a kind of angle, right? One tip is, longer than this one, other one. This one is shorter, other one is longer. So this is how the shape of it will be, and it from the top, from the like top from where we are going to write, it's quite thin. It's very thin. See, it's very thin. Okay. Now let's talk about these 2 points. What is my pen? I'll make a random shape of this column. And it's hollow from inside here. So let's this one is known as badam. Okay. Badam. Now these 2 points, Unsi and Vehshi. The name of these 2 points is Unsi and Vehshi. The one which is closer, like this one, the shorter one. Unsi का मतलब होता है जिन चीजों से आपको उनसियत होती है, जिन चीजों से आपको मोहब्बत होती है. When you love something, you try to keep those things near to you, right? Near to you. So दैट इज उनसी. उनसी जिन चीजों से आप उनसियत रखते हैं उसको आप अपने करीब रखते हैं. तो ये वाला जो पार्ट होता है, जो छोटा पार्ट है, दैट इज उनसी. ठीक है, इसको हम अपने करीब रखते हैं. नाउ द वन जो कि दूर है, बाहर निकला हुआ है, दैट इज वहशी. जिन चीजों से आपको वहशत होती है, लाइक यू डोंट लाइक फ्यू थिंग्स, तो वी ट्राई टू कीप दैट अवे फ्रॉम अस, राइट? सो उसको हम बोलते हैं वहशी. इस वाले पार्ट का नाम है वहशी, इसका नाम है उनसी. उनसी, वहशी. ओके, ये इसके 2 नाम हैं. ऑल्सो वी हैव दिस डॉटेड लाइन. in between of the kalam. This is known as शगाफ्त. इसके अंदर एक लाइन जाती है जिसको हम शगाफ्त कहते हैं. I don't have that in my column, by the way, because this line is used just so that the column can hold ink for a longer time. Other than that, it has no meaning. Like if you want, I personally don't have this thing in my columns. I don't give this shagaft in between of my column. So it's totally fine. Like mostly traditional artists, all the people from around the world, they do this. They have this thing in their column, but I don't do that because I think that without it, my column work really well. So I avoid it. Mostly my columns don't have it. So this was the kind of little diagram which you have for the column, and this is just to kind of a information, like extra information you can say. It is not needed to know, and but it is always good to learn things deeply, right? So if you learn the names, it will be great. If you don't, then also it's fine. It's not compulsory for the course. Now, this is all about for today's session. Tomorrow, we will learn deeply regarding the tools which you required and regarding everything which is needed in this course when it comes to the materials. Okay, so tomorrow we will discuss that. Today, we did the deep introduction of Arabic calligraphy. We did the language, like why it is beneficial to learn Arabic language as well as Arabic calligraphy. There are different kinds of calligraphies we explored. The first calligraphy, which is uh, Khat al Kufic, Kufic, Kufic. You can search about this, and there are so many variations in it. And then we learned about different scripts. Then Khat al Sulus, and then Khat al Wisam. Okay. Now I will share the material, not actually material. I will share the link of Wissam Shaukat, Master Wissam Shaukat's Instagram handle. I will share with you in the group so that you can explore that page and gain some knowledge through his page. Okay, so this was all in today's session. Now, if any one of you have any doubt, any question, then you can unmute yourself and ask. Inshallah, I will try to answer. Any question? All clear? Okay, great. Okay, then. Still, if you had any question, yes, Safra.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I just wanted to know, like, as someone who is trying to learn Arabic calligraphy, I had no idea if I'm choosing the right one. So, according to you, do you think this is something that I should go for first, then Khat al
Still,
Sulus?
okay. Yeah, very nice question. So, see, the one which I provide, the courses which I provide, it's like from the basic, and you can choose any script. The like once you learn this script, you will definitely going to get develop the interest for other scripts as well. So it's just that you need to start from somewhere, right? And this is somewhere. Like this is the perfect place. This is the perfect script which you can start with. It's not compulsory. Yes, of course. In mostly countries, people start mostly in India. When anyone started learning calligraphy, Arabic calligraphy, they start with Khatal Sulus, right? But as you guys have chosen Qatal Wissam, it is also fine because here we are also going to learn from the basic, like from how to hold a kalam. From here we will start. So you are not going to miss out anything. You will start from the basic only. So it's totally fine. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So, any other question? I will open the group for you all. So even if you have any question after the class, you can drop it there. Okay. Inshallah, I'll try to answer it. Oh, today is Saturday. Okay. We don't have our classes on Saturday, Sunday. But because it had like the course was supposed to start from Friday, but due to some reasons, I was unable to take your class on Friday, so I am taking it right now. Tomorrow there will be no session because Saturday, Sunday off रहता है. From Monday we will start. Okay. Now as we have Sunday in between, so what I will do, I will share the link with you all of one column. So if you are planning to buy any product for this, like any tool, you can buy that pen, and that will be available everywhere around the world as long as I know. Other than that, I will explain about the tools in the next session on Monday. Okay. Okay, guys, then I'm concluding the session over here. We'll meet you on Monday. Till then, take care and do remember me in your prayers. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.